So I have been trying to think about what to make YouTube videos about for months, and I keep going through ChatGPT and putting things in my notes, and I never look back on it, and I always forget. And then I get to this point where I write it all down again in like my notes or something, go through ChatGPT, and it never gets anywhere. So I'm writing it in a book, and I'll keep this book on my desk. It's got my goals in, it's going to have my YouTube ideas in. And what I want to do is just document what I do, which is the most simple thing. I was trying to think of all these different things, which didn't really, I was reading them, I was reading what ChatGPT gave me, and I was like, I don't want to do this, I don't want to do this. But I could just do this. So I'm just going to do this and just document what I do. I do lead a somewhat interesting life, I think. It seems like I do. I want a lot from life. So it makes sense to just show the journey from where I'm at now, which isn't the best position, and I'm going to have to be transparent about that. And I feel like some people that I know would probably be a bit surprised by the way, maybe I've portrayed things not that way. And show the journey from where I am now to where I want to be. And there is quite a big gap, but bridging that gap, there's a lot to show. And also, I'm not one of these, diehard entrepreneur bros that, all or nothing monk mode. I can't live my life like that, and I don't think you should either. So I will also be doing some things which don't require me to go, all in. Like, I don't need to be sober or, like I said, monk mode or anything like that. But navigating the usual things that a 25-year-old, 26-year-old boy, man gets up to in life, meeting your mates, going for beers, going on party holidays, regular holidays, having a girlfriend, those sorts of things. And ultimately documenting my journey from now until when I'm 30, where hopefully I will be, living in sunny Spain, running on the beach, working 2 to 3 hours a day, playing music and pretty much chilling. I don't want Lamborghinis, I don't want Dubai and places like that. I just want Spain and the sea and a good rig and maybe a nice car. But I don't want a Lamborghini. Porsche will do. So yeah, I'm writing my ideas down. I haven't got a lot on the page yet, but I need to think about where I want to start, really. I think that is the hardest place to start. What is my first video? I've got a couple videos, but what is the first video in this direction? I'm sure this will be part of it, but what do you call it? I'm probably overthinking it. I overthink everything. No one's going to watch it anyway until, a long time. So, but it's getting the reps in. So yeah, if you're watching this, this is the start, I guess. I feel like I might as well just dump the ideas here. So basically what I've done is I've written out, this might be helpful to someone that wants to do the same, my YouTube channel ideas, and I've written a little bit, just like a bio summary, what I want it to be about. And then I've gone into my main content pillars. So essentially I've looked at my lifestyle, running an online business and a life away from the 9 to 5. So essentially what I get up to day to day, things I do in the business, how I get my clients, stuff like that. The wins, the losses, everything in between. Fitness and health has become quite a big part of my life now. I hated PE as a kid. I was very much a video game kind of guy, but now running, gym, getting in shape is a huge passion of mine. Eating well, feeling good. And then obviously holidays, travel, parties, house music, all things that I'm very passionate about and that I want to spend a lot of my life doing. And I just want to show people that they can live a very good life that's not necessarily aligned with all the entrepreneurial bullshit that you see online and all that self-improvement guru garbage which is out there, which it does have its place. Without it, I probably wouldn't be where I am now. So, you got to take it sometimes. And my likely audience is going to be young men like myself who want to make more out of their life and themselves. And then I've got a YouTube video brain dump, number 1. And I'm just going to, as soon as I get an idea, write it in here, just one line. Then I can come back to it whenever I want. So my agency is flopping. Here's how I'm going to fix it. Talk about what I'm actually going to do going forward. That will also help me stay accountable. my 3 years in SMMA, my honest experience, working remotely from X location, and I could do that as like a series. Working remotely from somewhere, so like booking an Airbnb and just working and differentiating locations across Europe, Asia, wherever, and just filming my experience, what I did, what I got up to. It's repeatable. People would binge that, and it aligns with sort of me getting around and traveling, that sort of thing, and ultimately the brand that I want to have. So yeah, if you are struggling with ideas, pen and paper, no AI. It's crazy. This was right. This has always been right. You don't need to use AI. It will kill your creativity. I am quite against AI. I do use it every day, but for creation, I think it's the wrong way to go. You should explore your mind. So I'll probably leave it there. And yeah,